on. We'll just do a double check real quick. All right, we are one stream up. I guess I closed the YouTube stream thing. Let me pull that back up real quick, gang, and we'll get to making some stuff. Yeah, we are definitely live. All right, hit cool. All I'd have to do is hit go live, and it shows people in stream and whatnot. So cool. I get to see that. Um, Me personally, I do like to have the Twitch chat open. Okay, cool. I think I wanted to do a video about Rocket's Honchkrow. I actually really like Rocket's Honchkrow. I think it's really good right now. Well, not right now. I think it'll be really good next format. Uh, Hits a lot of decks. Hits a lot of really good decks. Porygon, I like running Z. It just, if you're running Rocket's energies anyways, it's just a one of. It is what it is. I like this Roto Stick build. It is, you all get it. It is what it is. We will start playing though. Did I hit Master Ball? Oh, I did. Hold on. I didn't even realize I hit Ultra Ball here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and get into it. And I've not hit Master Ball tier yet this season. Is kind of crazy. I need to start setting like streaming days. I think I want to do like Sunday and Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is my streaming days. So, that should be fun. Usually there's always one guy who watches a stream. Oh man, this hand is is quite the hand. And we're going second into a rocket stack. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I honestly don't know what to do here. I kind of want to just Roto Stick. Actually, if I could get if I could find a Rockets Transceiver for a Rockets Proton, we'd be cooking. We'd be cooking. Let's see what he does. I'm actually kind of curious to see what the man does. Proton looks like he's doing some deck checking. Grabbing a Rockets Mewtwo is very odd. He's probably not going to play it. I wouldn't. I think playing that would be stupid. From the almighty goodness, which is me, it's bad. Just kidding. That's not why. It's just not smart. Because then, you break your 2 prize board state. Yada, 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 yada. Team Rocket's energy is weird on there, but okay, sure. I call and I ask and I shall receive. Give me the Proton. Usually when I play this deck, I like to grab not really an Articuno. Articuno really doesn't do anything. But a 2/2 1/1. Especially if I've got one. No, that's what I always go for. I think this is like the most consistent lineup possible for this deck. If you want to find like good consistency. I don't know though. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not perfect with this deck. I don't think you have to be. It is really fun though. It's a really fun deck. Oh boy, I got a message. Not on Twitch or anything. Actually, I don't think so. I'm actually not watching my Twitch channel right now. I know Botrix joined the chat. Hello, Botrix. Thank you for all the stuff that Botrix does. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what my opponent does here. He needs another energy as well. He did have Mewtwo in hand, right? Or did he? No, he discarded it. Okay, so what I really want to do here is stuff that I can't do with this hand. This hand is just kind of bad. So how many cards am I drawing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm drawing 2 cards. I mean, at that point, I could just play Petrol. Petrol grab, like, Pokepad. I don't even have to go on the offense here. I just Pokepad. Pokepad for Porygon. So it looks like we prized our Porygon Z. That's fine. I was going to give us a draw engine. We're not going to be able to do that, though. I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to drop Rockets here because I don't want to give them that. What we can do, though, is we can Roto Stick. Apparently, we're just going to hit every supporter in our deck. Okay, sweet. We're going to actually fail one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll draw a card next turn. Hopefully it's an energy of sorts. Would put me into a good spot. Honestly not sure though. I don't really know what we do here. Playing the Giovanni's interesting. I mean, I guess he can take a knockout here. But I don't know, gang. I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, sure, take the knockout. I'm going to throw Archer in your face. Archer works for me too. I mean, I'm going to draw 5 cards. I'm probably going to find what I need. I mean, if I just top deck in energy, it's for how much? How much did he hit for? 120? Right? I hate that it didn't show the damage. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Oh well. I really want like an energy here. Awesome. Let's Ariana. I don't really need to, but I'm going to. Let's drop Porygon. Let's go Pokepad. Let's go Honchkrow. Let's play the Honchkrow. And let's go ahead and Rocket Feathers. Discarding you, and you for 180. So yeah, so you will be doing a lot of over damage. No way to fix that. It's like if you're playing Dango, if you're playing Chain Pow, you're going to do a lot of damage that's over. Like, you're going to go overkill. Actually, I think I can set... What is my audio looking like? Okay, my mic audio is not that bad. I thought it might be a lot higher, and I was actually getting kind of worried. So he has to have a third energy in hand. Or, sorry, he has to have another energy in hand. He also has to have, like, a few more basics. Okay, so he's hitting me for 90. So I'm about to start leading the single prize race. There's a Rockets Factory, which I don't want to play. We'll play Rockets Transceiver. Give me a Proton. Now, I could play Rockets Factory. It's not an awful card to play here. I just don't really want to. I will play the Night Stretcher to find the Porygon 2. And we'll play Transceiver, finding another Proton. Proton's always, like, the best one to grab because, like, past late game, you're almost never using it. Let's discard Archer, I think, maybe. Honestly, yeah, I would say discard Archer. It's going to take a Rocket Spidops and an energy in order to take a knockout. And that lets us fill our hand up to 5. Nope, never mind. I got Giovanni. Whoops. I love how I was talking about it, and still yet I made the wrong discard. I was about to say, I don't think it matters. Like, you've got 3 cards in hand. Like, you're behind a lot. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It works out in the end. Let's go ahead and keep going. I think we're fine. So we'll probably just play like 2 more games, and we'll call that a video. And then we can just make like a few more while I'm sitting here doing nothing. We'll maybe make a video about post-rotation pull, something like that. how I feel about post rotation. I don't think it really does good. I think there's too many Lilies on the field. Every deck can take in a Lily's Clefairy. It's just gonna get bodied. Loses Iono, Luminous. If you really just want to counterplay it, Genesect just slams down. Okay, you can no longer reset my hand. You can't do anything. Works out really well. So we're going first. We are playing against a Polt. Let's Roto Stick and okay, I was about to say, ooh, that's the right one. It is not. We're gonna be really far behind because it's not either or any of our good ones. So kind of just looking for an Iono here, perhaps. Iono no item lock. We're gonna Ultra Ball for Latios. I feel like that is going to be the case. Oh, we're finding a Dreepy. Okay. And we're passing. Okay, see, this is the moment I would really like to have an energy in my hand. Let's Transceiver for what? Proton, maybe? Let's grab Proton. Let's hold on to Honchkrow. Let's Petrol for Stadium. Means if he does have, like, just the nuts in hand, like, we are screwed, but, you know, we're just digging for an energy at this point, and we are, of course, not going to find that energy, but it is okay. We can do some stuff next turn as well, because we can Proton, find all the stuff we want, or if we can just top deck an energy, be good too. Already dropping the Jamming Tower. One turn in, man. Okay, sure. We could just play Petrol. It probably would have been smarter to play Proton. There's the Iono. So I don't know why he just didn't play all the strap last turn. I guess he just didn't want to risk it. I'm actually not too sure. So we have the energy. We have the extra Honchkrow. What we don't have is any supporter. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. So, of course, he finds the energy. And we don't have a way to take a KO. Well, this is awkward. I mean, Ariana is good. I just don't know how much Ariana is going to help us here. Of course, we did get every single item card in the deck. That's going to be pretty good. That's really good. Would prefer to discard something than Archer, but I mean, it is what it is. I think Archer probably is our best discard. Maybe Ariana is. No, I think Archer is the better one. Now, of course, he's going to be playing 4 copies of Iono because, you know, Polt plays 4 copies. We've known that for a while. I don't know. I just don't think Polt looks good next format, gang. I think, back to what I was talking about earlier, I think Polt just gets countered. I think Polt just gets the crap beat out of it. 9 games out of 10. Every deck starting to play counters for it. It gets beat by Alakazam. It gets hurt by this deck. It gets hurt by the Lily's basic deck because it forces Lily's into a single prize board state. I don't see. Ooh, Survive next format. I just don't. Latios is interesting. So I was about to say we have the Polt then. We do indeed have the Drago Polt. And I actually would have really liked to keep that hand. Actually could have been promising. I'm not going to complain too much, though. Maybe a Dusknoir play here. Actually, he might be going to go get another Dreepy. Not Dreepy, a Dracloak. Because did he do that? No, a Dusclops. Interesting. Recon, directive. So is he still missing the energies? So there's another Dracloak, and it's the IR version. Very pretty art. I actually still think I prefer that one. Okay, there's a energy. So all I need right now in order to do really good this game is not a Pokepad. Was really looking for an energy of sorts, but you know what? We will take the knockout we are given. So let's go ahead and play the Pokepad to find us a Porygon 2. And go ahead and... Now we could risk the biscuit, bring this up in the active spot. But I think I want an Ariana to find nothing. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We still get to draw 2 cards. To find nothing. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Huh. Well, gamers, where do we go from here? Because, I mean, the thing is, he can take 2 he can take 2 knockouts next turn. I don't know. I don't know. Missing 2 energies is, whew, that's bad. That's pretty rough. We just had to end our turn and just hope we don't get Iono'd. That's rough. We could have went down to 4, forced him down to 3. Dusknoir. He could have the Iono in hand. Never know. He still does need quite a bunch of cards. And we've not really discarded that many supporters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I mean... Our Porygon 2, Porygon Z, when it evolves, really is not hitting that much. So, I mean, it is kind of bad right now. What I'm kind of looking for is a Pult Brick. Never mind, he finds Lilies, and that's going to solve his problems. As the Lilies does, because it's just that good of a card. I would say it's probably going to become a 4 in most decks. A 4 of. It is a busted card. Maybe he didn't find a single energy. If so, and gives me another turn, hey, I ain't gonna do no complaining. Alright, so we are Curse Blasting. Odd choice to not take the knockout on the Murkrow. Did the game crash? Never mind, it did not. Okay. Odd choice. Odd decision. Proton, I didn't need that. I really didn't need that. Maybe he was looking for maybe he prized like energies and stuff. Honestly, could not tell you. Ultra Ball, probably for Badoo. There is a world where he does just Ultra Ball for Badoo. No, for another Dusknoir, and he just discarded a candy. There's okay. He's going for it. He is going for the rare candy plays. This is very odd. What is he? Really? I don't know how I feel about that one. So he's going to let me go down to 3 prize cards? Sure. And there's my energy I needed. So let's see. If he doesn't take a knockout here, he's kind of screwed. Let's see if he does. Let's see if he does take that knockout. Using the Neo Upper? Ooh. So he was digging for a Fire or a Luminous energy. He really was digging. He didn't find it, though. I feel like that's kind of obvious that he didn't find it, though. Hold on. How many? We need 6. So we can discard. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we can do it. I mean, like, we have game in hand. Let's Transceiver. Let's grab a Proton, because I'm not going to use it. Let's Night Stretcher the Porygon, because I kind of want to use it. You know, I kind of do want to use my Porygon Z after this turn or something like that. I think it's actually okay to leave Murkrow on the board at this point. I mean, we are hitting for so much. We can petrol. What we're petroling for, though, I don't know if there's another Team Rockets factor in the deck. Okay, there is. Yeah, I want that. I really want that. So let's drop factory. We'll use it. So we'll draw 2 cards. There's an ignition energy, so helps our boy here. And let's go ahead and rocket feathers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normally I wouldn't discard all my Giovannis like that, but you know, when you've got 4 of them in hand, you don't really need them that much. There's a whole bunch of other crap that you can play. And, I mean, now he's kind of just looking at an Iono here. Iono and what? Prey. Iono item lock, maybe. Maybe you're looking for counter catcher, item lock, Iono to 1. Right? Yeah, something like that. I mean, he can't take 3 prize cards. I mean, you know. That's just impossible unless he plays like Briar or something. He can't play Briar. Never mind. I'm a liar. Okay, so there's the counter catcher. He found an energy. That's a choice to bring. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna go down to 3 cards. That's fine. Pokepad does find us some pieces. My question is what does he go into here? Maybe he goes into Dragapult. He starts swinging. I think going into Pult is probably the best play because it would be rather difficult for me to find 1, 2. Let me just. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're hitting for only 220 right now off of a Porygon Z. Speaking of Zed, let's just go ahead and search it out. There's a 2. I'm okay with my opponent taking a knockout here, so we'll just end our turn. Our opponent will go to having 7 cards in hand before playing anything because of draw per turn plus the Dracloak automatically getting its search. Now he can take 2 prize cards this turn, which means I do have to find exactly what I'm looking for this turn. So I do counter catching again. Can he win this turn? It would take 6 to. Oh, I see what we're doing here. Okay, cool. So what do I need? I need an Ariana here, right? There's 2 Arianas still in the deck, so if I can find 2 Arianas, honestly, I think it is just the smartest decision to go Porygon. I'm actually. We discard what? 2 cards per hand? Let's go. Because I think we lose anyways if we don't find what we're looking for. Ariana will let us draw 8 cards. I'm so down with that. Let's go ahead. We'll Rockets. How many have we got in discard pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're still, we're still under hitting here. Ooh, yeah. So we lose. Okay. Actually, we get to discard 2 supporters. I don't think it matters though. It doesn't. Okay. Yeah, we just lose the game. Because we used our 1 copy of Stretcher. Yeah. Okay. And we'll go ahead and do some stuff. I actually needed a bunch of cards there to win. I mean, it just didn't happen, you know. It is what it is. We'll go there. We'll go ahead and we will retreat to Rockets Porygon. We will hit for 280 and concede. I mean, not an awful game, again. It is really hard to get this deck to go against Iono. Iono just kind of, you go down to 1, your draw engine's pretty much gone. So that is a pretty bad matchup for this deck. But I'm not too worried about it because, again, Iono's gone next format. They get to do it once a game. So, no, I'm not at all worried about Dragapult for this deck. I think if you're going into Dragapult, I think the Dragapult is more scared of you than you are of Dragapult. I don't think that Dragapult is actually that good of a deck. I think right now it's good. But that's because Dragapult itself crutches on Ionos, on counter catchers, a little bit on Luminous Energy. It's a good deck. It's a great draw engine. Its attack is pretty solid. It has a solid attack. But at the same time, it really does crutch on those support cards. You know, your supporters, your trainers. I think if Lilies wasn't in the game, I actually do think it would be probably the worst deck in format to play. I don't think it's an awful, like, god-awful deck. Like, oh, it's the worst deck in the format. No. But I do think it would not be as good. Man, this hand sucks. Okay. Sure, we'll end our turn. I don't really want to attach anything or play anything. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. I really don't know how to play this out. We're probably going to Pokepad for Munkidori if I had to guess. There's no reason to Ground Crasher. Stadium is in play. This attack also does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon and discard that Stadium. Huh. I actually kind of wish it discarded the Stadium first and then did the 30. Because then wouldn't it make it really good against... That would make it a really good counter to the one Stadium. Hey, it's Petrol. I like that card. I actually like it so much I have one copy in my hand. There is a temptation to torment my opponent to death. There is a way I could do that, and I could just say, can't use Ground Crasher, can't use Ground Crasher. It doesn't really matter, but it does help. I mean, yeah, my opponent's going to hit me for 0 damage. I honestly wonder if he just realized that. Yeah, like Ground Crasher for 0. We could hit him for 30, for 30, for 30, for 30. I actually don't hate that. So we're going to Petrol. I think Petroling for Pokepad. And finding another Murkrow is probably the best play. So let's Murkrow. Let's Factory. Because I do want to see some cards. You know, like anybody would. We'll grab a Proton. Maybe we can just start setting up next turn. We'll play that there. Let's go ahead and hit him for 30, and we will torment my opponent. We're going to choose Ground Crasher. Now my opponent cannot use Ground Crasher. This does set me up pretty well. Lily to 8. Okay. I kind of want a Proton next turn. I'm not really sure as of yet. I think that's probably the best play. So the good thing about Frostlass, I was about to say, it's not going to get like too much value. Now it's going to get a lot of value. Honestly, if I could top deck a Honchkrow, we'd be solid. We'd be really solid, actually. Like, the most solid out of anyone I've ever known. for right now, honestly, weakening this Ting Lu might. Dang, he's benching a quite a bit of snow runs. Probably. Ooh, so he's playing way too many. He's going to be able to move 30. I don't like that one bit. I would prefer there to be no damage counters on the board, but I mean, it stops him from, well, doing that, but I also did not know he had the thing. So that's not an awful play. I mean, if we can just kill Monkey Dory, because I really don't even care about killing the Frostlasses, you know? I do, but, well, he moves 10. It ticks up 10 a turn. Yeah, he kind of just has to pass here. Interesting. Actually could do that to Monkey Dory and put 60 on it. Actually, wait a minute. Could we? Yeah, we could just kill Monkey Dory for the fun of it. Yeah, let's do that. I'm down with this. Hold on. Hold on. There is a play in motion. Because we get to hit it for what, 60? Puts it up to one. Yeah, it puts it up to 100. So we just play Giovanni. Put that there. We play Air Balloon. We retreat to Rockets into Rockets, whatever it's called. We're gonna find a third one. We're going to then Torment for 60 damage. Like, get rid of Mind Bend. I might be a genius. Hold on. I might not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. This actually isn't a bad play either. And I mean, if they put out another Monkey Dory, we just play Miracle. We do the same thing with we play Miracle Hits Up. He didn't even move damage counters. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a misplay. Oh, what? Why not? Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. I mean, I guess he does knock out the Rockets Murkrow. I don't really care, though. I guess he does knock out my Murkrow. It's not that big of a deal. He does get rid of my factory. Good thing we've got another one. Another one. Another one. And yeah, I mean, yeah, his there is a possibility of us taking 2 prize cards next turn. So Archer, really don't want to play that. I would prefer to play Proton right now. Hold on. I better ruin this guy's day. Torment for 30. Wonderful. Yep, let's get rid of Ground Crasher. Freezing Shroud. I would have always set up 1 Frostlass, honestly. Whenever I play Frostlass Monkey Dory, whenever I set up 2 Frostlass, I have to have a second Monkey Dory. If not, it's just over. I do get to ignore secondary effects. I did not play my Team Rocket's Factory. Probably should have. Oh well. Is what is. Now the issue with... I guess maybe I shouldn't have played Articuno. My opponent now is only drawing 6 cards. Nice stretcher for Monkey Dory, the Dark Energy. The Monkey Dory, which means he has the Dark Energy in hand. Gamers, in hand the Monkey Dory is. We're going to find a second copy of Monkey Dory. We are going to find a Dark Energy. We are also going to move 30. This is an awful game. This is awful, man. Who signed up to play this? They need to be like fired. Would have honestly been kind of funny if he played a third one there. He put 6 on each on every turn, so I can just kill one Monkey Dory, then go to the next. Would be funny. Would be awesome. Let's go ahead and evolve into Porygon 2. How many of these we got in here? 1, 2, 3. Hitting for 60. So the same amount of just using a Torment. I'm actually kind of sick of just playing Torment. Let's play Ariana. Wow, that sucks. I guess we're just playing Torment. Actually, we can just grab Petrol, and we can go grab Pokepad next turn. Works for me. The game crashed. Oh, no, we're back. Awesome, awesome. I'm actually going to draw 2 cards as well, since I did play that. Oh, there it is. Fine. Oh, I thought it was a Pokepad. For some reason in my mind, I was like, ooh, Oh, that's because I did grab a Poke. Okay, never mind. I just clicked the wrong one. Okay. That works out. You know what? It works. Finally get to play the game the way the game was intended. That's right. I did not leave damage counters on the board. I do want to hold on to all my archers. Boom. Get smacked. What a wonderful game this is. What a very slow and tragic mess. We're going into Frostlass. I can just start beating the crap out of things. It's wonderful. We love it. Ooh, the new Champions mat got revealed. And I really need to win that. I'm going after that mat. I'm going after that mat, gang. I've gotta get it. I've gotta post it on here, and I'll show it to you all too. Who posted that? Oh, that was my dad. Let's go. I'm so happy someone finally cooked with that card. I've been waiting forever. No, one of our friends cooked with a card. I've been waiting a long time to see you play. Dang. Okay, so we are screwed in the prize race. That Monkey Dory's probably gonna die in a few turns. Well, let's see. Puts 2 on there. He moves 3. Screws over. Okay, actually, hold on. We can just bench that there. Fortunately, you know the drill. We can archer, though. And archering's not an awful idea, considering my hand. We just need to find a bunch of supporters. So we're still missing 1 supporter, though. That's the issue. We didn't... hold on. We might have just found it. Roto Stick. Boom. We found them. Okay. You know what? That works. Let's Rocket Feathers. Discarding the Giovanni and that. No, I've gotta win this playmat. I really, really want this playmat for next quarter. very hard to talk and type at the same time. Especially when they're not. Oh my goodness, this hand's garbage. This hand is pure trash. Pure trash, I say. I don't think I can win. I have to start killing the monkey dories. I don't really care about the Frostlass because it'll overload. I mean, I don't see how I win this. I guess he moves 3. If he can't do anything else, he goes down to 2. I go down to 2. It takes him like 3. It will take him 3 turns to kill a Honchkrow. He's putting 40 counters. So that will go up to 90 by his next turn. That one will be at 60. He can move down 3 on 1 apiece. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. I do need a supporter next turn. I don't see the reason in targeting that out and not one of these other Honchkrows, but you do you. Oh, there's another Monkey Dory. That really sucks. That's an interesting play, but okay. I'm down to only need 1 supporter. I would have went into this thing on the bench, but you know, because I mean, all I need to do is attach a Dark Energy here and swing, or I need to attach that there, then play Ariana, draw a bunch of cards. I'm not benching that because that will lose me the game. Palpad, Honchkrow. So we will. I don't think there's a reason to do that. Rocket Feathers for 120, discarding Giovanni. I only need to take 3 more prize cards over the course of this game. There's an Ariana that we can also use to discard. So we just need to play Miracle Headset, getting back 2 copies of Giovanni. So he can move 30. Drops it down to 60. So, I mean, it's getting closer to dying. It's not going to die. He's going to move probably 60 off of it. Leave the other one. You know, whatnot. I don't think he can kill me, though. Pokepad for what? What are we padding for? Okay, another Monkey Dory. So does he have a Night Stretcher or Dark Energy? If so, he wins the game. Because he can move 120 a turn. Okay, he wins the game. Well, not exactly. Hold on. Because he can knock out the Honchkrow on the bench, but he still has a Honchkrow with full HP in the active spot. And then if I do what I was talking about and kill the one, if I kill one with a whole bunch of damage counters on it, he dies. So, you know how it is. So, whichever one has the most damage counters on it will be dying because, you know, that gives him a lot. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Wait a minute. What? How is he 10 short? Hold on. 30, 30, 30. He is 10 short. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think that he would. Yeah, he would be 10 short. How many more supporters we got left in that? 1, There's one in hand, so there's probably one of those. There's one of those, so there's two of those. Okay, cool. We just need not too much more. So, I mean, we can do it. Factory. Let's play Roto Stick for one Ariana. Sure. Miracle headset. Let's put both these wonderful Giovannis in our hand. Let's play the Giovanni. Let's bring up this one with 50 HP. We're going to draw 2 cards off of Team Rocket's Factory. Oh boy, a Proton. Oh boy, a Roto Stick. Probably actually should have just left us in the deck, just in case. He does have an Iono in hand. But actually, I'm going to be the smart gamer that I am and actually put a second Rocket Energy there so I can smack for 100. And we are going to Rocket Feathers simply for 120. Even if it was just 60 damage, it would take the knockout. What are you playing afterwards? I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. Your comment. What am I playing after this? Not sure yet. It is, what time is it actually? It is 10:18. Could maybe get another video done. We can have this edited and then uploaded. Honestly, I don't know. What will be good post rotation that I want to talk about? Because I need to make a bunch of videos on post row. Okay, so we win. Awesome. We love this game. I love this game. I love this game. So, even without Iono, or even with an Iono, I win. Unless he, of course, benched something that had more than 100 HP, like a Tingaloo. You're not going to do any damage. But, ooh, that really cut. I just checked my mic, and it was like through the roof when I did that. I forgot it's like a big condenser. I gotta get used to condenser mics. I've never owned one before. I think my opponent is realizing that I have game. Masterfully played, if I do say so myself. Not really. I really don't know how to play this deck. It's a fun deck, though. It's a fun deck. If you want to play a good deck post-rotation, I do recommend Honchkrow. Sweet. All right. That's a good video. Oh, my lord. Hey, my nose open. Thank God. I can breathe. I can breathe, Chad. I can breathe. I really hate allergy season. I hate allergy season. It's the worst. The Rock, you've been here like almost every stream. Someone's in the hallway listening to music. What deck would you like to see a video on? Maybe not an in-depth video, but me playing which I guess you'll be here watching it, but you might watch the video anyways. What would be a deck that you would like to see? Honestly, I don't know what's going to be good post-rotation. I'll go ahead and say that. I really don't. Everything's in the air. Japan's such a weird format where it has to play so consistently. And over here we don't have to because we play mostly best of 3. Um, wish it would show up on my screen. Oh, Great Tusk? Yeah, I can do Great Tusk. I don't know what list, but I mean, we'll look. I'll dig through some list. Here's one that is 5-0 or that went 5-0 and 2. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. Interesting. I want to make a really weird Great Tusk list. I want to play like, I don't know, man. I want to play some weird stuff. See, I don't know how I feel about the rocks in this deck. I would honestly just prefer to play Ultra Ball. I mean, we'll play it. You know what? Screw it. We'll play it. This is a fun deck. We'll get in like 2 games, make it a shorter video, then probably call it for tonight. I can edit 2 videos tomorrow, upload them on Wednesday, and did not mean to smack my mic, and we'll be done for this week. Don't know what we'll do about next week though. Really don't. Actually, I don't think you. No, you want to go second. You want to go second. Oh man, this hand is wicked. Let's Soul Rock, Lunatone. It makes more sense to start Lunatone because, like, if your opponent just bricks their hand, I can just go, okay, Fighting Energy swing game. You know, which is weird that Great Tusk Mill took a knockout. But, you know. It's going to be a very interesting game considering they have, like, 3 stadiums. And there's an Explorer's Guidance, but I really don't want to play that. I really don't like Explorer's Guidance. I like at all. I think it really does suck. It's a card. This hand is bad. Like, really bad. I honestly don't even know if I want to play Great Tusk Bill. Let's just Lily. Lily for 3 of 4 Explorer's Guidance. Sure. We'll go with that as the thing. Let's Fighting Gong at least. We'll attach energy. 3 out of 4 Explorer's Guidance, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's end our turn. Interesting. I honestly don't know how I feel about this position that I'm in. My opponent has 10 cards in hand. I have no way to mill. This also is a pretty bad matchup considering they don't have to discard any energies and they one-shot me. Yeah, let's Explorer's Guidance. Sure, let's discard 2 Professor Sodas and 2 Nest Balls. Oh boy. I sure do love Great Tusk Mill. Wrong Pokemon. Let's go there. There's a Jet. You know what? I'll take it. I do have to play Pokegear and Oh, not what I want to do. Sorry, I meant to play the Palpad and throw back in 2 Sadas. Because, like, that is, like, the whole engine of the deck. Artisan. What's Artisan for? A Great Tusk Mail. How did you know? We will land Collapse. 4 pretty good cards, I feel. Yeah, I have no way to remove any cards from their hand. I would really like a Xerosix. I think a Xerosix in this deck is just so much better. I really do need to work on my own list. Because I feel like playing Ultra Ball is just better. Like there's so much cool stuff you could do with Great Tusk Meal. And no one ever does. You know, you've got a bunch of options. You can keep stuff in their discard pile. You can mill them. You know, there's all sorts of fun crap you can do with Great Tusk Meal that fortunately no one ever did before, and no one's ever done. So, you know, it does suck quite a bit. Searching at a Proton is weird. I don't think did they post order? Don't think so. Giovanni. Okay. Yep. It is going to take him 6 knockouts, though, and he does have 29 cards in hand. There's a Rockets Factory. Let's see if he's going to draw 2 more cards. If he does, he'd be crazy. Should only play 3 of those. That's such a weird play, but you know what? I ain't going to talk about it. I probably am going to play my counter catcher and counter up Team Rocket's Articuno. We'll go there. We do have an energy attachment for turn. Probably just going to play it. There's a Battle Cage. It's going to play a Guidance. Wow. Sada. Neutralization Zone. Sure. Those are the cards I have to pick. So I do only have 1 more Stadium in the deck, while he has 1 left. After that one, would have forced him to attack with that. Let's counter catcher. Bring that up. We will attach here for turn. Let's go ahead and land Collapse for 4. It's still going to be quite a bit of mill, though, because it's still going to take us 4 turns just to get down 16 cards. I mean, if he doesn't have an energy... he doesn't have an energy. What am I talking about? Of course he has an energy. A Willy to throw cards back in. Interesting. Did he just draw an extra card? Somewhere along the way? I actually don't know. I play 4 copies of Counter Catcher. So there's 2 energies. So I do need a Counter Catcher this turn. I don't need it this turn per se. What I would like to be playing is definitely, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of crap that we could play that would be really good in Great Tusk Mill. I'm going to play that, so attach that there, attach that there. How many Great Tusk are we down? Quite a bit, aren't we? Let's Rod for another one. I actually could have put 2 in there. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Let's Fighting Gong for that one. Yeah, I could have used that so much better, especially considering we are down only 1. I think we're down our redeemable ticket too, so if it's in there, it's in there. Oh, actually, we are not down to redeemable ticket. Okay. Go and attach that there. Let's go ahead and land Collapse 4. There is our 3rd stadium, gang. We may have just sealed the deal. May have. We're about to find out. We are down 3 ancient booster capsules, which does suck. We are still down to 19. There is a line. There is a few lines that we can take. I don't know how many energies Rockets usually plays. Actually, I'm going to do some research while we're waiting on our opponent to make up his mind and figure out what he wants to do. I'm actually going to look into Rockets and figure out what their lists consist of. If I could find a Rockets deck. I'm actually just going to click on Rocket Spidops because I'm actually pretty sure that's it. Yep. So 6 grass energies and 2 psychic. So 1 psychic's there. There are 3 on board. Let's counter catcher. Give me that one. Let's play a neutralization zone. We'll play that. We are going to find another counter catcher. How many Palpab we play? 4? Goodness, I would hope we play 4 in this list. We only play 2, and I've already used 1. I have to go there, and I have to grab that Palpab. We'll go ahead and play that there. Let's land collapse for 4. There is 2 more energies. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they play 12. I do play 12, and they're going to get the knockout right here. This is just a bad deck to hit. Doesn't draw. It doesn't need a whole bunch of draw. It is what it is. Do have 9 cards in deck. There is a possibility we can still win. Need a few cards though. Pokegear does help. Sada does help. We can Sada. Do need another counter catcher. That works too. We can Nest Ball. We can fail the Nest Ball. Go ahead and Pokepad. Throw back in a Lilies and a Sada. That's weird. What a combo. A Lily and a Sada. Let's land collapse. Finding a bunch more crap. He's probably got enough cards in hand to still do what he wants to do though. So, is what it is. And I don't think there is a way to win. Maybe there is. We'd actually have to find a bunch of... Oh, he hits for 180, so actually we get a mill. Let's Vessel, discarding Battle Cage because I don't need it. Finding the 1 energy left in the deck. We're going to draw 3 cards. We have to hit a Sada and a Rod. Actually, I don't think it matters. Yeah, it don't. Yep, that's bad. So we can just play that there. Swap around some... Okay. Let's play Super Rod. Super Rod throwing back in Abra and 2 Great Tusks. Yeah, 2 Great Tusks. Let's Lilies for turn. Oh, we're gonna... Okay, actually Abra. Play that. Play that. Yeah, we lose. Yeah, we just lose there. We just lose. I'm not a big fan of Great Tusk Mill and how it's being played. I feel like the Soul Rock engine's bad in the deck. It's not awful. I hate Explorer's Guidance. I do agree with my dad, who really does like the deck. We kind of talked about it. Yeah, it's just not good. There's so many other mill cards in the format that do things. Okay, so actually, how can we do better? You know what? Screw it. We're gonna build a list. What time is it? 10:37. Yeah, we got this. Let's build a list. Drop those. Drop those. Don't even know why you'd play that. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's drop those four. Let's drop Lily. I'm okay with Gong. Actually, no, I'm not. We're going to play 3 Pal Pad. We're going to play 4 of those, gang. We're going to play 1 Renewal Ticket. I'm okay with... We're going to play 3 copy of Vessel. Let's go ahead and drop down some energies. We're going to play 2 copies of Rotom. Very weird, I know, but it's okay. I actually think crashing... I actually think that this card is broken. We'll add 2 energies to the deck. We're actually going to play a 4th copy of Pal Pad, considering that's what we're playing. We're going to play some Zerosix. Interesting. How do you actually spell it? I'll just type in Mac and find it. Okay. Oh, it's an X. Whoops. I actually want to play 2 copies of Zerosix. We're gonna play. Do I want to play 4 copies of Ultra Ball? Actually, we're only gonna play 1. I mean, we're already playing 4 copies of Pal Pad. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. We're playing 4 Counter Catcher. We're playing 4 Pokegear. We're already playing 4 Nest Ball. I would actually like to play some Ultra Ball. Let's play 3. Let's play 3 copies of Ultra Ball. I think for fun, this is gonna be really weird. But what if we played... I kind of want to play the Eligim in the deck. Because Eligim would just lock out Pult. Ooh, have mercy. It's going to be a really weird list, but I actually, we can play Dedenne too as a one-of. So actually, let me type in Jim, because I know that's actually in its name. Never mind. It's not. I'm a liar. I actually don't know how to spell it. Is it not L-E-L? Is it, or is it Eligim? Nope. Hold on. Let me just, like, Psychics. I know it starts with an E. Okay, it's got to be here. Oh. Fiddle, Espathra, Fluttermane, Haunter, Gimmighoul. Wait a minute, those are the G's. Hold on, let me... Where is it? Hold up. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Okay, we're going to play a 1 of that. We're actually going to play a 2 of Psychic Energy. This looks so awful to play. But, you know what? I actually think it... You know what? It's going to work. It's going to work out. Is there anything else I want to use? I know this is such a weird list and such a weird idea. But I actually think it could work. Is there anything else that I can think of? I think the Eligim is actually a good idea. It does kind of just beat up Pult for us. Nah. Honestly, I think weird idea, gang. But hear me out. What if we played... Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, that's because it's not a Psychic type. I'm an idiot. Hold on. What do I want to play? I guess we'd play this version. But I'm playing it because I really want to play a Toadscrew. Okay, let's play this mess. Whoops. I'm playing the mill deck. Mill troll? Trolling mill deck? Who knows? Um, no. Okay, cool. This ain't bad. How did I just put more basics into the deck? And I didn't find a single one. That what a lovely game. Oh man. 2 mulligans. Ooh. Okay, actually, that's not awful. I think we just start out milling it. Like, at what point do we... I think so. I think that's the better idea. I like starting out with Rotom. Makes me not have to think about where my energies are going. Same time, it lets me do a bunch of fun stuff. Now, I actually don't know if this deck runs stadiums. Not really caught up with the new decks. Not because I've just not been paying attention, but more because I just don't know anything about any of the new decks that are out right now. Let's Nest Ball. Let's find another Great Tusk. I would really like to have an Ultra Ball and hand over Nest Ball, because then I could have discarded another energy. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, it happens. Let's Sada 1. We're gonna mill 4 cards. There's another Sada. Another one. We'll figure out how many cards he has in hand. We do have Rotom to just get rid of all the cards in hands without having to play Xerosix. I don't know what other supporter we'd play, but if we don't have Xerosix, we can always Rotom. Good thing is, he can't take a single prize knockout yet, because we're 10 damage above gamers. That's right. Honestly, I don't know how... Oh, never mind. He's taking the knockout. Okay. So actually probably would have been better to go into Rotom then. Yeah. Let's go into Rotom. And then we can just dump his hand. It's what? It's just discard all items and tools. Fortunately, can't play Counter Catcher to bring that up. And we can... I guess we could have went there. That's fine. Let's play... We're just going to attach our electric energy. Play booster there. We'll go ahead. We'll Crushing Pulse. Finding only... That is a crazy hand. What is that? What is that? Yeah, gamers, I think this is it. I think we are officially done. I already know what's in his hand. That is extremely bizarre. What the heck? Okay, cool. Sure, I guess. I don't know, man. Alright, I think we're gonna call it there for the streams, gang. I hope y'all had fun watching. We'll see y'all in the next one.